Okay, so you go.
Okay, so on Sunday we have nothing special. On Monday we have the pound, it's a tentative, the pound nationwide HPI month-over-month, which is a major. Then
I did this last time and I kept shifting it all through the week.
yeah, indeed. I will monitor the German preliminary CPI month-over-month.
Okay.
Sorry, it is not a monitor, it's a major. Sorry, it's a major.
Okay.
Then,
hey, Ralph.
Let's see, we have Bailey speaking at 9:30.
Okay.
Due to deliver opening remarks at the Climate Financial Risk Forum via satellite. No, nothing important. Then we have Vliege speaking.
Up here it is.
Due to deliver a speech titled Observed Macroeconomic Toll Risk and Asset Prices, New Long-Term Evidence at the Bank of England Asset Pricing Workshop. No, not important. It's a general lecture.
Tail risk, Eusebio, but yep, okay. And okay.
Then
Bailey.
we have the pound GFK consumer confidence. I will consider as a major. Then I will monitor the Chinese manufacturing PMI and non-manufacturing PMI.
Done.
And then we have the bell speaking.
Okay, and just a heads up, everybody. I'm home alone with the cat, so he will wake up sometime and come and interrupt things. So I don't like him being on his own. Okay.
Due to speak about the RBA, so which is the Reserve Bank of Australia, policy actions and balance sheet at the Economic Society of Australia webinar. General lecture, so not important at all. So that's it for Monday.
Okay.
On Tuesday, we have the pound current account major higher time frames.
Just pull this down. Did I get it? Yep.
Then the Swiss coffee economic barometer I will monitor, but it's not a very important one. Sometimes I monitor it, sometimes I do not monitor it. I will monitor the Euro flash, CPI flash estimate year over year, as well as the core CPI flash estimate year over year. Then we have Haldane speaking.
Okay.
Due to speak about a range of economic indicators to consider the impact that COVID-19 has had on the UK and global economies at a webinar hosted by the Bank of England. No general lecture, so not important. Monitor the Italian 10-year bond auction.
Yep.
Then we have the CAT GDP month-over-month major higher time frames.
Yep.
We have the US dollar Chicago PMI to monitor. Then we have Cunliffe speaking.
I'll scroll down.
Due to speak at a webinar hosted by the Institute for International Finance. No, not important. General lecture. So ignore it.
Okay, hang on. Turn my other microphone off so you don't hear me coughing through the second machine. Sorry. Okay.
Then we have the US dollar CB consumer confidence major higher time frames. Then we have Williams and Brainard speaking. Due to speak about the US recession and policy response, no general lecture. Brainard is sometimes more interesting due to speak about the Dodd-Frank Act at a webinar co-hosted by the Brookings Institute. No, not important. Then we have Powell testifying, along with the Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin. Yeah, I will monitor that. Simply monitor because it's simply answering to questions about the decision of of their previous decision. Then we have Kashkari speaking. A lot of people speaking this week. Due to participate in a virtual panel discussion, no, let's forget. And that's it for Tuesday. Wednesday.
Cation, down here.
Oh yeah, Cation, manufacturing PMI, monitor, yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Indeed.
Scrolling down.
Then on Wednesday. We have to monitor the pound 30-year bond auction.
Yep.
Then we have Haskell speaking.
Okay, scrolling. Click.
Due to speak about his role at the MPC and what the UK recovery will look like at the webinar or general lecture, probably interesting in the probably no impact on the market.
Especially since the UK nearly crashed over the last couple of weeks.
Then we have the US dollar ADP non-farm employment change major.
Yep.
Bank holiday in Canada. Then we have, I will monitor the US dollar ISM manufacturing PMI. Yeah, monitor the US dollar crude oil inventories. Monitor the US dollar FOMC meeting minutes. The OZ trade balance major higher time frames, and to monitor the 10-year bond auction.
Okay, scrolling down.
Yeah, then Thursday. Thursday, we have the Swiss CPI month-over-month major higher time frames.
Yep.
Monitor the Euro Spanish 10-year bond auction and French 10-year bond auction.
Yep.
Then we have the CAD trade balance major higher time frames. Then we have a big one, so the non-farm payroll with the US dollar, so the average hourly earnings month-over-month, non-farm employment change, and unemployment rate.
Okay.
And include the unemployment claims also.
Okay, done. And this week is occurring on Thursday because of the long weekend for July the 4th over the weekend. So they've bumped it up one day ahead. It's normally a Friday. This week it's Thursday.
Yeah,
just
indeed.
In case people haven't noticed. Yep. Trade balance.
We have the US dollar trade balance, major higher time frame. Yeah, indeed.
Okay, and I've added an extra one here. This non-farm payroll revision comes out 2 minutes after non-farm payroll. So just watch it when you're trading that one.
And then US dollar natural gas storage to monitor.
Yep.
And to monitor the Chinese cash-in services PMI. And that's it for Thursday and Friday. Can you scroll down? Yeah, please. Thanks. It's a bank holiday in USA. And so there's nothing for Friday. And Friday is a day to celebrate. Oh yeah, it's the 4th of July. It is Independence Day in USA. Oh, I celebrate every day of the week ending with a Y.
Yes. You should have had children, Eusebio. For your dad jokes. Okay. I'm sorry, Ralph, if you're listening to this, I can't help you here. Except I'm just going to grab something down here. Perhaps it might help. For Ralph.
Yeah, but now Ralph is in the 2 rooms, Chris.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bloody Ralph. Right. Okay. So, right. And we don't need this anymore. Oh, sorry. Yes, we do. Sorry. The incantation. if anything's marked with an H4 plus, means for the higher time frame traders and the lower time frames, don't place any orders 1 hour before the news comes out and get out of them within half an hour of the news coming out, simply because there could be volatility when the news comes out. Haven't seen that much of it lately, but every now and then there's a surprise, and we want to protect your account. If it's marked with a major, then anybody trading the smaller time frames, those caveats apply. So don't place any orders within an hour, get out within half an hour. If you've got plenty of scale-ins though, then you can afford to take off some units, put them in your little pocket to sort of ride through the volatility if there is any, and hopefully you won't lose any of your account money. You might lose some profits, but that's the way it goes if you want to do that sort of thing. Right, on the, hey Kent, thanks for coming. On the, what do you call it, top 10 list, I'll just pull this down here. We have these ones. The range is about the same as it was last week. So the top, it's been around about 1,500, 1,600 bucks for the last few weeks. So not too much range, but interesting movements nevertheless. And we've got some extra, if you're finding that these movements are too vicious and exaggerated, which they don't appear to be that much lately, they were at the beginning of the year when we had ranges up around like here. So we incorporated some extra pairs that were smoother movers. Didn't make as much money, but you might have been able to trade them more easily and with less stress. So we incorporated them in this area, and we've still sort of got the hangover happening because they're still okay. So as the top 10, these are the top 10 are the main ones that we use, but also put up these ones for extra if you don't want quite the joyride of the top 10, and just keep away from these ones, as I keep trying to tell people doing homework, because they don't move that much. They're really small and it's really hard to make any money out of it. So what we do now is we pop over here, and must remind me to check out the major criterias, Eusebio, the long-term stuff. But what we're going to do now is match up the top 10 pairs with the news to find out which on a particular day would be the best ones to monitor. So Eusebio, on Sunday we have nothing, and on Monday we've got the pound.
The pound, so pound, 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 and pound.
And the euro.
And the euro? Yeah,
yep.
The euro. Euro is here, and here, and here. Oh, we will have a lot of choices. So the first choice will be the pound yen.
Okay.
Then the pound kiwi or pound Aussie.
Okay.
And then the euro kiwi or the euro Aussie, or the pound US dollar.
Okay. Like so?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks. Okay, for Tuesday we have nothing left over from Monday. So we're looking from 5 p.m. onwards. Oh, actually, we've got the pound, Eusebio, coming in quite late.
Yeah, the pound. So let's consider it. So pound, 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 pound,
and
pound.
We've also got the pound on the day on Tuesday anyway. And
okay.
We've got the CAD.
The CAD, it doesn't matter for the CAD. We have no pair with the CAD.
And the US dollar.
And the US dollar, US dollar, US dollar. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, so we will have the pound US dollar or pound yen.
One of those. Yep.
Then the pound kiwi or pound Aussie.
Okay.
And then the euro kiwi or euro Aussie.
And do we have all three? Yep. What I mean by all three is, are we hitting all three sessions with their native pairs? So we got Asian, London, and the US. So, okay, cool. Leftovers from Tuesday, we have nothing. And on Wednesday, we have the US dollar.
The US dollar, US dollar, US dollar, okay.
That's it.
So we will have the, this is strange, the pound US dollar or the Aussie US dollar.
Pound US or the Aussie. Okay. Or the Aussie US.
Yes.
Okay.
Then the pound yen.
Okay. Yep.
And then the pound kiwi or pound Aussie.
Okay. And leftover from what day? Wednesday. We have the Aussie.
The Aussie, okay.
The Swiss.
The Swiss here, okay.
The CAD. You don't have any of that.
Okay, yeah.
And the US dollar.
The US dollar, okay.
Say two.
And that's it. Okay, so we will have the Aussie dollar.
Just that.
Let me check. Or okay. The pound US dollar.
Okay.
Then the pound kiwi or pound Aussie.
Yep.
And then the euro kiwi or euro Aussie.
Okay. And on Friday we have nothing.
So if we have nothing, so then we can consider the pound yen or pound US dollar. But pay attention, USA is on holiday.
Yep.
Then the pound kiwi or pound Aussie.
Okay.
And then the euro kiwi or euro Aussie.
Okay. Got all three sessions. Okay. So these ones here are the ones, the top lines are the ones that you monitor to start with. And if nothing is moving in this, then there's really no hierarchy in these ones. So monitor these three, and if none of them are working on the Monday, then drop down to try and pick out something from the third row. That's how that works, and that might help you. And if that doesn't, if you're not finding anything there, or you're uncomfortable with the movements there, then we've also got these pairs here, and I put them up here on the website, and I drag it up over here. So they come on down here, if you haven't noticed it, and then they've got the Forex pairs down here, and some indices that you might like to trade as well. But just watch, they don't use pips, they use points or dollars, or you figure it out, because I'm not trading them. So the patterns on the charts still look the same. It's just that the numbers are different. So make certain that you're translating the pips and the points correctly. They don't convert, but they you need to have the right sort of relationship between them. The stop loss should be with okay, messing up myself. Make sure that you don't over risk or don't give yourself enough profit because you've miscalculated the points. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, Eusebio, on these situations to be aware of, any change on this?
Yeah, on all the subjects which are already present in the list, there is no modification to consider, but we have to add 2 points, 2 very important points concerning Germany, but it is not a critical immediate. It will be important in the medium term or long term, medium term perspective, not the long term, medium term. A few days ago, an important German bank went bankrupt, which is Wirecard, which is a bank which was part of the DAX, the German DAX, and the DAX is the equivalent of the Dow Jones in Germany. So the DAX involved the 30 most important companies in Germany, and so the bank Wirecard was part of the DAX. So it's an important bank who went bankrupt a few days ago. And so when an important bank goes bankrupt, we have always to pay attention, because this reminds me what has happened with Lehman Brothers. 6 months later, the subprime crisis has started in a very violent way. So we have to pay attention if we will not be in a similar scenario. So this is, so this is an important point.
I never paid attention to it because I thought it was just something like PayPal that was.
No, it's a bank part of the DAX, so it's an important bank.
Okay, thank you.
Which has lost a lot of billions of euros.
1.4 billion that said didn't exist, but it's disappeared somewhere.
Yeah.
Something strange, and I thought, okay, some people playing around. Okay, German. Did I write? Yep. What's it called, Eusebio?
Wirecard. Wirecard, yeah.
And okay, it went bankrupt?
Yeah, went bankrupt, indeed.
Possible future you want to do better words than that, Eusebio?
No. We have simply to follow the situation carefully, especially first of all in the bank, the German bank system, and then observe if there will not be a domino effect. It's always difficult to predict what may happen. So.
I get to use some French. A la Lehman Brothers.
Lehman Brothers, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And the second point concerned the European Union and the Euro. A political party has initiated a new action with the Karlsruhe Court, Constitutional Court, against the new PEPP program by the ECB. And so this will be probably much more important than the first decision taken by the Karlsruhe Court. And so we have to follow this situation. It will not, the decision by the court will not be immediate. It will take probably several months, perhaps up to 2 years. But this may have another major impact on the European and the Euro survival.
Okay, you're going to have to spell that one, Eusebio.
PEPP.
No, Karlsruhe.
Karlsruhe. K-A... Sorry.
I was betting on C on that one. K-A.
K-A-R-S. H. No, I'm not sure. Let me...
Okay. Okay. And to everybody else that can hear cries in the background, it's Oscar.
Okay. K-A-R-L. K-A-R-L.
Yep.
S-R-U-H-E. Karlsruhe.
Okay. And is it a court, you said?
It is a constitutional court in Germany, which is the highest level of the court in Germany. Constitutional court, yeah.
Yep, trying. Oh,
If Discord
hang on, sorry.
declare...
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't panic.
If Discord declare that a new German law is not in agreement with the constitution, the German constitution, this law will be retracted, in fact. So the Karlsruhe Constitutional Court is a very, very important court in Germany.
Okay, so what's the law that monitor for what law being retracted?
For the decision, for its decision on a new case introduced by a political party in Germany against the ECB PEPP. To the ECB PEPP. PEPP is the Pandemic Emergency Purchasing Program, something like
Okay.
that, which is a financial plan established by the new financial plan, or QE, established by the ECB, which consists in buying back a lot of debts from countries. PEPP.
Okay.
PEPP.
I did. No dash? Just
no dash and not the final E.
PEPP.
Yeah.
3 P's or just 2 P's?
PEPP. 2 P. 2 P's.
Okay. Right. And
so what I'm surprised is in France, for example, no press media has mentioned this point. Only one, a financial newspaper, but the decision, which will not come immediately, may have a major impact on the survival of the euro and the European Union, if the decision is negative against the PEPP, the QE by the ECB.
I'm sorry, Eusebio, I was writing it in my head. Could be revoked, causing major impact in what?
On the German economy.
Economy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good English.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Because Super Mario said lie when it's important, so say nothing. Okay, Ralph, thank you. Okay, good, Ralph. Glad to see you managed to get in. Sorry, I can't help when I'm talking at the same time. Okay, well, I guess you young fellas playing those computer electric games know that sort of stuff. Okay, what else? Anything else, Eusebio? Any more disasters?
I see nothing else for the moment, no.
Okay. You know, if you don't look, Eusebio, it won't happen. It seems that the powers that be in the United States are taking that attitude towards COVID. So maybe you shouldn't look at the news. Okay, I guess that either you're ignoring it or it went over your head. Nothing else here?
No.
China, there's India and China now having a stoush as well. Important?
All these subjects are still valid, but these subjects takes time to resolve or to have an impact in the world. So we still have to pay attention.
Okay, I'll put it into long term. Sorry, this is really clumsy text type thing. Okay. China. What do they call that border area? And And Raf sent me some interesting information. Thanks, Ralph. Raf, regarding China and Hong Kong as well, which could, okay, I'm not going to summarize it. I might drop the link in so that you get some idea in the news when it, in the email when I send it out. Yeah, there's all sorts of crap going on at the moment around the place. That's India. Sorry, yes, India. Thanks, Ralph. I was thinking more like Russia sending out, paying Afghans to kill the US people, and the White House sitting on it and not mentioning it or doing anything about it for several months so far. So not too sure if that's important either. But anyway, time will tell.
Yeah, it might be here, Ralph. I completely agree. And there are less and less quiet and safe places around the world.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, that will do for the news for the moment. I'll just, okay, I've got it all recorded.
In some time, we will be able to count them on the finger of no hand at all.
Yeah. And even though we've got COVID running around, I'd just like to bring up climate change again, or that people have kind of forgotten about. It's a bit important. Yeah. The weather here in New Zealand is really unusual at the moment. Okay, we're getting tornadoes and stuff like that messing up places that never seen such nasty weather before. Okay,